Hey guys, it is Scott the Steamroller Steehn with winnersandwhiners.com. Saturday, it's the 31st of December. It is the 365th day of the year. This is your play of the day. Before we get going, if you guys would be so kind, take a minute, smash that like button, give us a thumb. You know the deal. Of course, we always appreciate when you subscribe to the channel, so do take care of that. If you haven't already, click the bell, get notified every time we put up brand new content. If you haven't seen, we did a college show yesterday with the same four of us, where we went over the playoffs and projected the championship game. So take a look at that if you haven't already. And, of course, we want to know what you're playing. Put your best play in there. Whatever you got cooked up for today, put it in the comment section. You get it right, you make a profit. Well, they'll give you the shout-out. You make enough of a profit. You make more profit than everybody else. You could be the capper of the day. You do it for 7 days straight, you could be the capper of the week. Not a lot of rules. Just simply put your play in there, put the odds beside it, and if you're playing a parlay or taking a money line shot, let me know what it pays, all right? And there you go. So let's check in and see how we did yesterday. Well, our little modest 3-game winning streak came to a screeching halt as Tennessee all night long looked like the team that wanted to be there. Clemson, yeah, they had their shots. They missed field goals. They dropped a lot of passes. Couldn't get a ton going at times against the Tennessee defense. They probably deserved a little better fate, but they didn't deserve to win. So, let alone cover the 6. Did a little better on the premium side. We'll go 5-4 on the premium side. Much like many of you, UCLA let us down against Washington State. That was our best bet. We did hit the 2 early games, Notre Dame and Ohio, and there you go. So 9 plays, 5-4. Looking to get some premium set up for the weekend. Now's the time to do that. Make sure you use the discount code that we got set up for you, M86RXL50. That'll get you 50% off my best bet, which does come with a money-back guarantee. You do not win, you do not pay. And you can do it for other longer packages if you want to do that as well. And to pay the bills, it's no house advantage. Once again, fantasy sports redefined. You can win up to 21 times your original bet by playing on player prop over-unders. Or you can play against other folks like yourself for an opportunity to win cash prizes when you get signed up and make that first deposit. Make sure you use the code WNW, and that will get you up to a $50 first-time deposit bonus. All right? All right, guys. Well, maybe some of you did watch the college show already, and you know that this is a play that I liked. And this is going to be my official play on this game. We're looking at Georgia and Ohio State, OHIO. I'm going to take the Buckeyes plus the 6.5 points. That's right, fading the national champions. What could possibly go wrong? I truly believe that the market has given way too much credit for Michigan and taken way too much away from Ohio State for that 22-point win. Just to remember, Ohio State was behind 24-20 at the start of the fourth quarter, had that critical pass interference on 3rd and 10, and that led to a Michigan touchdown. The Wolverines added a couple more touchdowns on a pair of broken runs where they were just kind of gearing up to stun them, to stuff them at the line. When they got free into the second level, it was an easy path for the long touchdown. But Michigan basically had 5 big plays, okay? They gained 359 yards on 5 plays, all right? Pretty good. Pretty good. But on the other 55 plays they ran, 181 yards, all right? That's 3.3 yards per play. That sucks. Buckeyes, they have an excellent offensive line, big time tackles on both sides. And Georgia, for all that they do right on defense, they do not rush the passer at an elite level, especially since they lost their best edge rusher in Nolan Smith. I mean, old guys remember Nolan Smith, Super Nat, like played for the Chiefs in the 60s. There you go. An age check right there, kids. I think C.J. Stroud's going to have some time, and I think he's going to be able to attack downfield with this wide receiver core that is really, really deep. And, of course, they're missing Njabe, but here's the deal. Everybody talks about that, and he's sitting out. He's got the hamstring. He's caught 5 passes this year, all right? He's been basically no factor in this offense whatsoever. They're not losing somebody that's a big drop-off, and all of a sudden you have to replace his production for this season. They've been doing it all year. So now Georgia, solid team. I don't think, it's hard to say that Stetson Bennett as kind of underrated. He was, one of the Heisman finalists, but he's really good, guys. He's not normally talked about in the conversation with great quarterbacks. He's not big, so he may not be the greatest NFL quarterback, but he's got a couple of the tight ends that are studly. Darnell Washington and, of course, Brock Bowers. They run 12 personnel a lot, about more than just about any other team. I think there's 2 teams that run it more than they do. The Buckeyes defense, as we saw against Michigan, they do have some problems, but mainly their problems are on the outside with the cornerbacks. That's not how Georgia generally beats teams. You want to look for safeties to take on the tight ends, and they've got a couple of them, Hickman and Ransom, big safeties that can hit. Nobody's going to match up with these tight ends in the country, but you get some speed and size, like Ohio State says, it's the best shot you got. I think this is going to be this is a game plan that they ran against Notre Dame, who runs a lot of 12 personnel as well, and it definitely shut down their tight ends. You're not going to shut those tight ends down for Georgia, but I think they're going to do enough, and I think the Ohio State offense is going to be very effective against this Georgia defense that's been strong all season. Let's take a spin, kids. All right, something unexpected is going to happen in one of these 2 games, maybe both of them. But we're going to play Georgia. We're going to play Ohio State right here. Let's get down on the Buckeyes plus the 6.5. At the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. And something that we didn't talk about, this could mirror pretty much the journey of Georgia last year, as they lost by, I think, 17 in the SEC championship game to Bama, made the playoffs anyway, got the rematch against Bama in the finals and beat them. Could be the same journey for Ohio State, just saying. Okay, let's take a look and see how you guys did. You want me to sum it up for you? Not well, okay? I hate to be the bearer of bad news. 2 people made a profit. Steve Starr, he had St. Pete in college basketball. Nicely done, Steve. 1-0 plus 500. And Betstradamus, capper of the day, 1-0 plus 560. He had a little 2-teamer there with the South Carolina Notre Dame over and a Golden State money line that paid plus 112, and that's 1-0 plus 560. Hey, Betstradamus, that's good enough for you, my friend, to be capper of the day. Well done to you. Nicely done, Steve, and anybody else that might have made some money. There were some live plays out there floating around, and Ken from Philly's back. Good to see Ken back. He's been traveling, doing that work thing. God, people with fucking fucked up priorities, man. They're out there working, they're traveling, they're making money, they're having a good time for Christmas. I don't understand priorities for people. So welcome back, Ken. Look like you had some nice futures there. So yeah, rock and roll on those. And as far as the Capper of the Week contest goes, your leader still is the Capitan at 755, still coming back to the pack a little bit. Betstradamus, that win propelled him to second place at plus 317. And Casino, still trying the get him in early and don't play the rest of the week strategy, as he is at plus 200. So let's go, guys. Let's hit those big ones, all right? Arguably the best day of college football coming at you. You got my Wildcats play early, and then we got the 2 semifinal games later in the day. So let's go out there and we got the Iowa and whatever other fucking horrific team they're playing with the total of 31.5 or 32. So that's on at the same time as K-State. I probably won't have to watch that. So anyway, hey, have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. We're back tomorrow. All right, doing our thing, trying to find the best opportunity we can to grab those winning tickets, man. Snatch them up and head back to the window. You guys take care. We'll see you next year, all right? And by the way, I don't know if it's official if we do it the night before, but the day of, I'll probably do both. Happy New Year to all you fuckers, all right? You guys make this a lot of fun. I enjoy what I do, and you guys have really, really helped build a really great community here. And I really appreciate each and every one of you to check in, whether you check in once a month, once a week, every day, whether you've been with me for 5 years, whether you've been with me since yesterday. I appreciate all of you, and let's keep doing it. Let's go out there and make some money, all right? Let's have a great year. Let's wrap up 22 in winning fashion and just have a monster 23. What do you say, guys? Take care. See you tomorrow.